You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Trips.
Spark FM online, number one for urban and Caribbean music. Everyone, good morning, good morning, good morning to all of you.
Yeah!
Try it again.
Hey everybody, good morning.
Good morning. Shabber. This is Shabber Runkin.
Big dot stinking
Leave Shabba alone.
Mr. Shabba Shabber. He is quite an interesting looking fellow, you know.
I like him.
That's a big man in this business.
He's still a big man in the business. Let me tell you. This is Shabba Rankin. Tala.
Yeah, I think so.
Yep, that's what I did. That's what I did. Sometimes I look at event flyers and I be like, who did that?
He's 1.88 meters up.
We said that this morning. We talking about that this morning, Stone?
Well, we was.
We're talking about how certain flyers come out and it's like,
Yeah, like this one. I could have done this. I could have done this. I definitely could have done this. I would have put it out. I wouldn't have put it out there, but I would have definitely done this. Absolutely. Oh my God, yesterday, September 3rd, Boston celebrated its birthday. Happy birthday, Boston, celebrating 393 years.
wow.
Okay, Boston, that should have been bigger news, I feel. Like Boston's whole birthday and we didn't even know till the day after.
I know, seriously, that's weird. Shabba Ranks is 6'2".
Is he?
How we sound now? We sound good now, right?
But he's 165 pounds. Wow, Shabba. Where's my camera? I don't know. This camera don't work for me.
So, quick check-in while Tristan is fixing the cameras and things like that. Miss Tony, how you doing? How was your evening yesterday, honey?
I had a delightful evening yesterday. It was quite a nice evening.
Tell us about it, baby girl.
I went to the beach. I was beaching. It was nice. I went to Nantasket Beach, and that was quite nice.
How was that? Was there a lot of people out there?
There was so many people at Nantasket yesterday. Quite a lot of people, and the people were having fun. They were in the water.
Yeah.
They were catching the waves. We saw some surfers, some paddle boarders.
The summer's making up for
September is making up for the summer.
Yeah, it's
September making
weird.
up for the rest of the summer.
I don't know what's going on there.
They said this is still midsummer though.
midsummer.
Because when does summer officially end?
September 20-something.
21st.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got my lobster roll yesterday, which was really good.
From
the
where?
Lobster Stop in Quincy, which is a nice little place there. And I got a nice little cup of chowder along with it. It was a nice meal, was not crazy expensive, and was very good. I would go back for that. And it was a good evening. Some nice beer battered onion rings with a ranch dressing.
Oh, wow.
Love it.
I want to eat a good food. Like, I want to eat something good that has all the things.
Like a steak.
Yeah, no, not like maybe like some lamb chops with some mashed potatoes
Oh my
and
gosh,
some.
can we have a family outing to the place in Providence?
What's the place in Providence?
It's like a Brazilian place, I think maybe. No, it's not. It's Peruvian. But they have really, really good mashed potatoes. They have really, really good like cheesy rice. It's so good. And then they have really, really good meats. It's not like, bring around the meats, but you can.
Because I don't like a Brazilian
but you
steakhouse.
can order like a platter. We got a platter that was like beef, chicken, sausage. It came with cheesy rice and mashed potatoes and a salad and fried yuca and all of that stuff was like $35.
The problem I have with cheesy rice is cheesy rice seems pappy.
What's cheesy rice?
Oh, it's rice with cheese.
It sounds like a pap, like a porridge.
Do you hate rice pap?
No, I don't. But rice pap is sweet,
Rice
not
pop
cheesy.
Is nice, not cheesy.
rice-
Yeah, and so
this isn't rice
So
pap, it's
cheesy
cheese
rice makes me feel like the rice is fat, like a rice pop, but with cheese in it.
It sure is.
What do you know?
You get a little vegetable. You get a little beef soup. Let's go to it.
Let's go to it.
All right.
Oh, I did. Yes, let's go to it. Let's go to it and let's have a good time at it.
Yes.
Yeah, I still don't know about the cheesy rice. That sounds like constipation.
Don't knock it till you tried it.
That sounds like a ball of gunk in
Well,
your
if you
stomach.
eat vegetables and drink water, then you don't have to worry about those things.
Sounds like a lot of pushing in the toilet.
Oh my gosh, y'all off the chain.
You know, speaking of toilet, them bubble guts is terrible things to have, and people got to be careful, especially when you get older, because them toilet times will have you doubled over in pain.
That's terrible.
Oh, yes.
That is awful.
Anywho.
Tristan, how was your evening? Did you guys get your vehicle situated yesterday?
Oh, Lord, ladies and gentlemen, people, I was here. Oh. I saw a comment yesterday I was watching a YouTube video, and it said, never buy this car. It's a money pit.
Yeah.
That's the one you have?
But honestly, I haven't had any problems with this car like that. This is the first mechanical issue I've had. And yeah, I don't know, yesterday my electronic steering lock on my car somehow stopped working. So my car is still sitting in this parking lot up to now.
Yes. Chilling.
Yeah, because
Chilling like a villain.
what do you call them people? With some AAA want to be jackasses for the 20 years of my life using AAA.
Yeah.
I have never had to provide a card. They tell you that, but when they get there, they never ask you for a card.
Yeah, they want a card and an ID.
Yep. Yesterday, I asked Miss Tony to call AAA for me, and out of all days, that's when they want to see the card.
Oh, well, they're almost here now.
That's when they want to see the card.
Again, almost here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yesterday it was like 3 hours. But
Yeah.
today
So
they're...
I waited. I was in the park. I was here for about 4 hours, 4
Yeah.
to 5 hours yesterday.
Sorry.
I fell asleep on the couch. I couldn't do any work because I just had anxiety. It was
Yeah.
It was not a good day for me yesterday until I got home and smoked some weed.
Jeez. No, sometimes that's all you got to do in your life, and
But
things
then I
will
was
get
still
better.
sitting there because the window to my car was like halfway down, so I was still had anxiety.
I also don't understand why a steering wheel would stop the car from turning on. Let
I
me
know,
turn it on.
What is that?
If you don't want to let me drive it,
Good
that's
old
fine.
German engineering.
Oh.
Good old German
No, but that smoking weed must
engineering.
be a real cure. Because my friend told me yesterday, he's like, when I'm upset, just leave me alone so I
Liter-
can smoke some weed.
No,
and then
for
I'll be
real.
fine.
Like if you're ever having a day full of misery and strife, and then you get home and you finally light up, it's a different feeling. Like it feels like the world was released. It will come back later, but for that 2 minutes, that first 2 pulls, you like, oh, thank you.
Don't buy a C300.
Don't buy it.
It's on.
Don't play with it. Don't play with
Buy
it.
a C300.
Yesterday I went home and I took a nap. I
did.
went down.
Yeah.
I was down for the count.
Yeah.
And then when I woke up, me and the boy went to the sprinklers and I walked around the park while he sprinkled. And then we got home and went to bed again. And watch Top Boy. Top Boy is back. Top Boy is back. I know a lot of people stayed
I
up
still
mad.
ain't watched this show yet.
Jesus Christ.
Me either. I'm going to watch it. But there's 2 Top Boys. There's an American one and there's an English one, isn't there? Which one do you watch?
Huh?
No, I heard the English one is the real one.
Because the English one got
I heard the
For
English
Life
one
in
is
it.
like the Caribbean one. Is the one with the Caribbean people.
Yeah, so I gotta watch that. I gotta finish. When I finish watching Ugly Betty, then I'm gonna get back into shows. I had to pause again on Sons of Anarchy because I just can't. I can't get through it.
You're not trying.
That's what Rashawn told me, and I was like, he was like, stop making excuses to not watch it. And I was
Oh
like,
yeah,
I
the
can't
NBA
get
has
into it.
returned too.
Yeah.
When was the
Oh
first
no, not NBA. NFL returned yesterday at 8:00.
Oh,
it was
let me ask
between
the
the
question, though.
Chief
What
and
was
the.
going on with Cash App yesterday?
Oh, I heard everybody. Let's see if we could find something about Cash App because Cash App was down and the world seemed
Yeah,
to be going
Cash
crazy.
App and Square
Oh,
Payment
NBA
apps
returns October
experiencing
24th.
outage yesterday. There was an outage on Cash App. I heard that Cash App had everybody in a chokehold yesterday. Cash App Square users report payment issues amid service outage, which happened yesterday. The payment services Cash App and Square are experiencing outages that may affect peer-to-peer payments, cash card purchases, and other transactions. The disruptions began Thursday are affecting multiple Square services, Square said in a status update Thursday. The outages may cause slight delays of money transfers, it added. Square and Cash App are owned by the same parent company called Block. We are currently experiencing issues with multiple Square services, Square said on X, previously known as Twitter. How long do you have to say that?
What? Previously known as Twitter?
Yeah.
I mean, we can still call it Twitter because it's still twitter.com.
It is still Twitter.com? Okay. We understand how important it is for your business that our services be up and running, and we are actively working toward a fix. As of Friday morning, there were nearly 1,500 reports of user issues with Square's app, website, and processing payments, down from more than 18,000 reports last night. There are another 1,700 reports of fund transfer and other payment issues for Cash App as of the same time on Friday. So right now it's still not working. I know that. I tried to transfer money yesterday to someone and it's still pending. So y'all be careful with your Cash App.
Be careful with your Cash App.
Be careful.
It could go down at every morning and at any minute. Make sure you transfer a little balance over to your account so you got a little something.
Somebody was like, do I got to take out my $11 right now?
I didn't even look because I was like, I ain't got it. So it ain't affecting me. Ain't nobody sending me nothing. I ain't sending nobody nothing else on Cash App.
Yeah.
People also got to figure out better ways to send, you guys all got to have digital payments in your business.
Yeah.
People should be able to pay you in whatever currency they have to pay you in.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be no big hoopla and 14 different apps you got to download and all kind of stuff. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah. I like Fata Pine. Yes, I was looking at his their tablecloth that they have, and their tablecloth has their little Cash App logo on it, and I was like, that's really smart.
That's
I like
very
that.
smart.
Yeah.
Very smart. They are a very smart business.
That's a good business there.
That's my baby's father and his friend's business.
Wow, your son's father.
My son's father.
And his friend.
And his friend. Well, my son's father's friend and his business. He the name on it. So that's what it is.
All right.
Anyhow, let's get into the show. Saucy and Friends starts now. Y'all don't pay me no attention to crazy. Saucy and Friends on Spark FM Online.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
Call Spark FM at 617-272-3387.
The all-new Spark FM. Log on to sparkfmonline.com.
Couple of announcement. Kes, the Man with No Door tour is going down Sunday, September 10th at the Citizens House of Blues. We will be giving away a couple of pair of tickets today. So when you hear that number drop, make sure you call and you and a friend receives a pair of tickets to go see Kes and the Band alongside Teddyson John and Jimmy October.
Oh, I like a Teddyson John.
On Sunday.
Both of them are really dope. Jimmy October and Teddyson. Yeah.
I believe it starts at 7 or 8 o'clock, I believe. I think it is 7 o'clock.
That sounds like a nice dress up something.
Yeah, leave your machine and grab your queen.
Yes.
Yes.
Leave your queen and king.
Left the machine and bring your queen.
Leave your thing and grab your king. You know, you got to do both. Also, we got tomorrow on the 9th and the 10th, we have Activating Art. Brandy Blaze, Bakari JB, Bia Javier, International Show, Micah, Paul Willis, Lita, Tori, Desire, 617 Peak. It's a family-friendly games, food trucks, vendors, and more. It all goes down at City Hall Plaza. That is tomorrow, and so the 9th and the 10th. Oh, no. This the 10th. Just the 10th. I'm reading it wrong. That's from 12 to 5 at Boston City Hall Plaza. That should be fun. And then on the 16th of September, we have Healthy Vibes with special guest D-Nice. D-Nice, this is an all-free event, and this is Saturday, September 16th from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. at the Mother's Rest at Carson Beach. There is parking available at the Teachers Union. There will be music, food, and health. This is a way for you guys to be able to sign up for Medicaid, health resources, different services, get your blood pressure checked, all kinds of stuff. And that's brought to you by the Urban League of Eastern Massachusetts. And last but not least, we have the Commonwealth Fest. The Commonwealth Fest is starring Cousin Stiz, our very own Roxbury native. Cousin Stiz, he is putting on Boston's Commonwealth Festival. And this goes down on the 16th as well from 12 to 10 p.m. at the Seaport, which is 65 Northern Ave. There's lots of artists, Cousin Stiz, Buddy, Kenny Mason, Tony Show now, Super Smash Brothers, Michael Christmas, and so many more. So there's a lot going on. A lot of ticket giveaways are going to be happening this month. So you guys make sure to keep it locked. Let me know what you want to go to. And when you hear, that's all you got to do is call to win those tickets. Happy Friday, people. Happy F-Word Friday. Tony and Tristan have left the building to go tend to some business. So you guys are stuck with me, and let's get into the show. Today is Friday, September 8th. It's another scorcher. Cloudy skies early, followed by partial clearing. Highs 88 degrees. Winds in the south-southwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. And that is going to be the weather for today. It's going to be 88 degrees, low of 72. Make sure you guys get out and have some fun today. It is Friday, and we are ready to go.
And the heat advisory is still on.
Even though I thought it was supposed to be close. I thought it was supposed to be in the 90s. It's only be 88. What's the difference?
Right,
no
that's
difference?
what I said. But
Okay.
so yesterday it was like 93, but it was 100. So I don't understand what
1,000
that.
million. It was hot as hell. I didn't leave the house.
You didn't leave the house?
No, child.
The AC was blowing yesterday. Woo.
The AC was blowing. By the time I went outside around 7 o'clock, it already started to cool down, but it was still hot enough to be in the sprinklers.
Yeah.
But child, no.
Yeah. The heat advisory remains until 8 p.m. tonight, and it remains in effect. And the heat index values up to 95, and portions of northern Connecticut, central, eastern Mass, southern and western Mass, and northern Rhode Island still have the heat advisory. It's hot. And when it's hot like this, they need to reopen all them water parks. I don't understand why all the water parks are closed right now. That's stupid to me.
It doesn't make any sense. If summer doesn't end until September 20-something, you should keep your parks open.
Right.
I did notice that a couple of them are open on the weekend, just not on the weekday. Because I guess they figured all the kids are in school, so they wouldn't be going to Canopy Lake and there will be no field trips. However, what they should do is open it to adult hours where they open a bar so that people can go there and swim and sip and swim. See, I figured it out. I'm going to have a consultation with these people. It's too hot to even be nasty. It's never too hot to be nasty, DJ Live. Rare.
Especially DJ Live. What is she talking about?
Exactly. Let's get into it. Boston counselor disputes speed listed in police report regarding crash. So this is a win for Counselor Kendra Lara because it's come out that Shorty wasn't even speeding.
Really?
She was not speeding.
They said that she was going excessively fast, according to Karen, whose house she crashed into.
Karen, you know Karen. Karen was like, "Tell me what to say, Mr. Officer. I know we hate her, so let me know what I have to say to make this right." So let's get into it. Boston City Councilor Kendra Lara says police were incorrect about speed she was traveling during her recent crash into Jamaica Plain home that left her son injured. I hate that they keep putting that in there. Like he was left unconscious forever.
Right.
Boy had a gash. They get gashed by jumping off of light poles when you tell them not to. A police report states Laura was driving at least 53 miles per hour in a 25 per hour zone before crossing the double yellow line and crashing into the front porch of 803 Center Street on June 30th. Laura's attorney, Carlton Williams, claimed during the Thursday news conference that a test of the black box in the city councilor's car showed that she was not driving more than double the speed limit. The fastest the car was going was 27 miles per hour.
Oh, and that is extremely slow.
That is extremely slow.
Yeah.
What I attempted to do was avoid hitting the car in front of me, avoid hitting oncoming traffic, and I continued to turn the wheel to the left to pull into the driveway of the home car, Laura said. What ended up happening is that I missed the driveway. Laura, the counselor for District 6, has not had a valid driver's license since 2013, and we can't dispute that, and has pleaded not guilty to multiple charges connected to the crash, including reckless operation of a motor vehicle, speeding, operation of a motor vehicle after license suspension, operating an unregistered motor vehicle, and operating an uninsured motor vehicle.
There's one simple hearing hack.
Her son, 7-year-old Zaire, was taken to Boston Children's Hospital and received several stitches following the crash. His injuries included bruising around the left eye and a deep laceration on the left elbow, which bled profusely, according to it's bleeding. Laura is running for re-election in District 6 and facing two opponents, Benjamin Weber and William King, in the Tuesday primary. And the only reason why I added my little commentary, because they add dubs on everything, and I don't like the way that the story is written. She was wrong. She might not have been speeding, but she was driving without insurance, and she was driving without registration, and she was driving without a license.
Right.
All of those things, while a city councilor, is wrong. Yeah. I believe that she has accepted accountability for them and has pleaded guilty to those things. But at the same time, I don't like them doubling her speed limit, and on top of that, making it seem like the child flew out the window and landed on the car hood and got dragged across the pavement. He got hurt. We understand that. Stop making it be the pivotal part in this crash. I don't like it.
Right, I agree.
Yeah.
Thanks for comment.
But here's
We have yet to
the
hear
whatchamacallit.
The fastest that car was going was 27 miles an hour.
What I attempted to do was avoid hitting the car in front of me, avoid hitting oncoming traffic, and I continued to turn the wheel to the left to pull into the driveway of the home. And what ended up happening is that I missed the driveway.
Counselor Laura has not had a valid driver's license since 2013.
So they have black boxes in their cars?
I guess, do all cars have it?
Have black boxes?
I think all cars have it.
Oh, do they? I did not know that.
I don't think so. Let's Google it. Do all cars have black boxes? Let's see. Black boxes are in almost all cars on the road, consistent with their official name, Event Data Recorder. These devices record driving and vehicle data from immediately before, during, and after an automobile crash. This data can assist in crash investigation and is often used as evidence in court cases. I didn't know that. You learn something new every day at Spark FM. All cars since 2004 have onboard diagnostics. Okay, all right. Thank you, Schneider. You know everything.
Really?
Since 2004. You should have told us. We shouldn't have had to find out, Schneider.
I don't know. I got to be careful what I do in my car.
That's like when the insurance company says that you can save some money if you put this little device in your car, and then it records how many times you stop abruptly and how speedy you go.
I did that for
Did you
Liberty
win?
Mutual. I didn't save a damn thing because I drive reckless. So it was futile.
A Rhode Island man is indicted for murder of a pregnant Brockton woman. Let's see. He did it. Definitely did it. I'm judging that book by its cover. A grand jury has indicted two men for the murder of a pregnant Brockton woman whose body was found in a Rhode Island pond last December. The two men, 35-year-old Gary Gromer's and 46-year-old Michael Lambert, Gromer's known associates, are accused of killing 34-year-old Lila Duarte de Luz. De Luz was the man's ex-girlfriend, and she was pregnant with his child when she died. The two Rhode Island men were originally arrested and charged with De Luz's murder in May, nearly 5 months after a local fisherman found her body in the pond. Damn. Under the ice in a carbuncle pond in Coventry. Found her body under the ice in Carbuncle Pond in Coventry. Okay, All right, that's the name of the pond is Carbuncle, and it was in Coventry. That is it. Because I didn't know what to say there. The grand jury indicted them. So what are they going to get? The firing squad? Because that's what they need. According to the medical examiner's report, the victim sustained blunt force trauma to the head. The medical examiner also found water in her lungs, indicating she was alive when she entered the water. DeLuz was identified days later through a missing persons report out of Brockton. She was reportedly found wearing a wedding ring that the man who killed her had bought her 2 years before.
That's effed up.
Prosecutors claim that the man who killed her and DeLuz had a rocky relationship, the news station reported. They also reported that the man, a Lincoln resident, proposed to a different woman on December 24th of 2022.
Niggas going there.
A few days after DeLuz's body was found, prosecutors said Lincoln police called the man. During the phone call, prosecutors reportedly said he became increasingly agitated. The news station reported that, according to the prosecutor, right before the man hung up, he said, "I'm all set. I have a girlfriend. I don't want anything to do with Layla. If you find her, don't call me. I don't care."
Well, that sounds very guilty.
It sounds pretty damn guilty
Doth
to me.
he protest as much?
The prosecution alleged that around 2:30 a.m. on December 21st, the man and Lambert drove to Brockton to pick DeLuz up at her house. According to cell phone location data, the Attorney General's release said they then drove around Rhode Island for several hours. During that time, the group made stops at gas stations and convenience stores that were captured on security camera. That release said cell phone location data indication that they drove to a part of Coventry near Carbuncle Park. The release does not provide further details about DeLuz's murder or the evidence against the man and Lambert. Prosecutors previously said that they executed 53 search warrants in connection with the investigation. Guilty as charged. Put him up, lock him up. 2 double murders. Because you killed a baby and you killed a mama, and that lady was still alive when you killed her, and that's crazy.
Well, yeah, she was still alive when he killed her.
When he put her in the pond. And that's not right. You don't do that to people. You don't do that. That lady was suffering from all kinds of blunt force trauma, and then you just gonna just throw her in the pond.
Coventry?
Coventry is a part of New Hampshire. It's a town in New Hampshire.
Coventry, New Hampshire.
Yeah,
Coventry,
yeah.
New Hampshire. Mass schools cancel classes, dismiss student early as hot humid weather continues, and that was as of yesterday. But Tony read the report earlier that the heaters are advisories up until 8:00 p.m. tonight, and it should be a little bit cooler today. Soaring temperatures and a lack of air conditioning continue to drive school districts to either let classes out early or cancel them altogether this week. Woburn Public Schools was one of them, announcing Thursday that due to excessive heat and safety concerns, the school district would have early release on Friday, just a day after the school year started. They're gonna get a whole bunch of them little portable air conditioners and put them in the classroom so the children could learn on their first 2 days of school.
Yep.
And then when you release them early, ain't they just gonna be outside in the hot house?
I mean, hopefully
Outside
they're like,
and in
use
the
your
hot house.
AC, not ours. Use your
I
electricity.
mean, that's what I'm paying Boston Public Schools to do, is to use their electricity. She walks. You know, that's not right. We are writing to let you know. And then that was the whole thing. Like, you know, we wait a long time for these kids to go back to school. Then we get them back to school, and then y'all gonna tell me, they got to stay home. It's too hot. And using 2 snow days for the hot weather.
Beyond. Stubborn heat and that humidity putting the fall feel definitely on hold for now. So from how long the hot temperatures are expected to last to how students are keeping their cool, we have 19 coverage. Let's kick things off with Chief Meteorologist Jeremy Reiner. That first check of the forecast here at 9 o'clock. JR.
All right, Jody, temps this afternoon into the low 90s. Norwood 95, Fitchburg at 94, 93 in Boston. Not high enough for a record, but our hottest temperature of the summer. The record in the city, by the way, 101. Worcester, you tied your record, 90 degrees, set back in 1945. Nashua, 94. Even on the Cape and the Islands, temps into the 80s. Here we are, 9 o'clock at night in September, and the number's still in the low 80s. The dew points, they're elevated, and so when the dew points are high, it does not allow those temperatures to freely fall like you might find on a warm September evening, but the humidity remains high. The temperatures are going to be high again tomorrow. Now, I do think tomorrow's the last day of the 90-degree heat. So the 90s will not carry us into the
I don't want to go there.
The high humidity.
Shanae is 102 over there.
Here's where we have the cooler air.
Terrible.
Twin Cities 64, Green Bay at 64, but that is not headed our way anytime soon. For tonight, warm, humid. Temps only in the upper 60s to the...
I feel like if it's gonna be hot in the daytime, they should allow us to be cool in the nighttime when you go to sleep.
Who is they?
The Mother Nature, her friends, whoever.
Mother Nature and Father Time.
Father Time. Whoever's up there controlling things, please, can you get a little cooler in the nighttime? Because I like to sleep with a blanket on. I like that.
Last night, I turned off my AC and only slept with my fan on, and I was oppressively hot.
No, you can't do that. You
Yeah.
have to sleep with the AC on and then turn it off in the day and put the fan on.
Yeah.
That's how you got to do it.
Oh.
But yeah, 102 degrees sounds stupid. And in other Boston news, the results for the Boston Carnival has been out. They have been released. I know a lot of you guys have been asking who won. And there's another controversy with that as well, because a lot of people believe that the winners of this year's Carnival were not fit to be tied. Let's get into it. This was written by the Bay State Banner, and then I will read the results to you in how they were administered to the public. Where the damn thing is? This is all New York. In New York.
Oh, Lord.
Concrete jungle where things are made.
Dreams.
Oh, it's not drink. All right. That is terrible. That is terrible. I cannot locate it at this moment. But here are the winners as follow, if you know anything about these. So in Parade of Bands, aka the Festival of Trucks, according to Gary Bantan, first place came in with EP Custom and Associates as Jubilation Is We. Second place was D Horizon. Third place was Misfits. And fourth place was Cloudin Productions.
Isn't that all the ones that were in it?
Yes.
Oh.
And the first one was, from what we hear, was the one that the committee sponsored in full.
It wasn't a full costume.
It was not a full costume at all.
Our very own Pam Pam shared the link to where you can buy that whole costume.
Yes.
She said accessories sold separately.
Terrible. For the King and Queen competition, there was Dacia Compass Shillingford, who is the daughter of the president. She came in first place.
And
again,
I heard that she was crowned on the road.
Oh, probably for the prominence. Sabrina Lawrence came in second place. They didn't put where she came in from. And then Wilma Clouden, she came in with the Blue Goddess at third place. For the king, there was one king, and he won it. Female individual, there was one of them, and they won it. And then male individual, there was one of them as well, and he too won it.
He won it.
That is how it went. So, congrats to all the winners, and we knew who won prior to the event happening. So good for you guys, and I'm glad for it. Toya, that's not nice. That's not nice. She did not look terrible. She is the queen, and you guys have to respect that.
Y'all have no respect.
You guys have to do that. Anyways, that concludes our Around the Way news, and we'll be back in a moment. Saucy family. Yes, I don't know. We'll be back after a quick commercial break. Keep it locked right here. Spark FM Online. Save Boston Carnival.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
Turn it on. Turn it up.
This is SparkFMOnline.com.
Did you know that you can now get a standard Massachusetts driver's license regardless of your immigration status? To get help with your application, a list of all required documents, and nearby appointment scheduling, visit mass.gov/WFMA. Your license is your way forward, so why not get started today? Register now at mass.gov/WFMA or call 857-368-WFMA.
Attention Boston, a new career fair is coming to town to position you for success. The Be the Light Tour is a free job skill event taking place Saturday, September 9th from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Boston Seaport. This isn't your average career fair. Come as you are for free professional headshots and free workshops on interview skills and resume writing. Meet local employers and recruiters and enjoy free food and on-site childcare. Plus Chromebooks and gift cards are given away each hour. Register today at insightglobal.com/Be the Light Tour.
Want to give your baby a head start? Get the best protection against flu and COVID-19. Because their immune system isn't fully developed at birth, babies need additional protection. When you get vaccinated while pregnant, it can keep you and your baby from getting sick. As they get older, this can result in more time in school and daycare for them, and more productive time at work for you. Vaccines are safe and effective for children as they grow. No matter where you are on your pregnancy journey, flu and COVID vaccines can boost your and your baby's natural defenses and protect your family. Stay up to date with your vaccines. Stay healthy. Talk with your trusted healthcare provider today. Brought to you by the Boston Public Health.
JP Morgan Chase is making a global commitment to break down barriers to drive inclusive economic growth all over the world. We believe there is a pressing need to help more people move up the economic ladder. That is why we are investing in communities and people to create an economy that works for all, because no community should be left behind. Right here in Boston, we're focusing that work in Dorchester, Roxbury, and Mattapan, among other neighborhoods, on improving financial health. These efforts aim to address the key drivers of the racial wealth divide head-on. We're here to empower individuals, families, and small businesses by connecting them to the tools that build generational wealth and a long-lasting legacy. Chase is investing in Boston. Chase is investing in you. Visit us at the Mattapan branch at 1617 Blue Hill Avenue, where the team is waiting to help.
Attention, gentlemen. Are you looking for a suit that will make you look sharp and feel confident? Look no further than Allen's Formal Wear, a Boston legacy business. Our expert staff will help you find the perfect suit for any occasion. With a wide selection of colors, styles, and sizes, we have something for everyone. And the best part, our affordable prices won't break the bank. So why settle for a mediocre suit when you can stand out in Allen's Formal Wear? Visit us today at 594 Blue Hill Ave, Dorchester, or allensformalwear.com to book an appointment. Visit us today at 594 Blue Hill Ave, Dorchester, or Allens, ALLANS, formalwear.com to book an appointment. Allen's Formal Wear. We are dressing you for success.
The all-new Spark FM. Spark FM.
Come on.
Spark FM.
Yo, chick a man be ballin'. These chicks pigeon toed. Some of them be crawling.
Spark FM.
Oh gosh, it's me again.
New England's #1 urban Caribbean music. Radio. Spark FM.
Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
Spark FM Online, #1 for urban and Caribbean music. The news be newsing.
like what in the world?
Everybody in the world has lost their cotton picket mind, and I am just scared.
It's so ridiculous.
Nervous.
It's so ridiculous. Yeah.
It's time for our national news, Miss Tony. What you got?
This is what I've got.
People get so high class they can't even start the show without an introduction.
Exactly. Introduce me, damn it. Hurricane Lee strengthens to a 5-category storm as it approaches where it's approaching.
Where is it going?
I don't know. I've never even heard of it. It's approaching the Caribbean.
Yesterday it was a tropical storm, and it's already gaining up to be a Category 5.
Oh, geez.
A 5? What kind of, how high the categories go up to?
I think that's the strongest one.
Oh, wow. That's a big one.
Hurricane Lee strengthened to a Category 5 storm late Thursday night, forecasters said, and could present potentially dangerous beach conditions as the U.S. coast as early as this Sunday. By early Friday morning, Lee had maximum sustained winds of 165 miles per hour as it churned across the Atlantic Ocean, according to the National Hurricane Center. Lee was traveling northwest across open water on a path that will likely see its center pass north of the Leeward Islands and Puerto Rico. Where is the Leeward Islands? Earlier on Thursday, Lee roared to our... Anyhow, it's a bad storm that's coming to the Caribbean. Y'all, watch out now. Check on your family.
When is it supposed to hit?
Sunday.
Oh, I'm not going to be there.
It's hitting now. It's starting to hit, but whatever. It's, whatever. Kamala Harris says that she's prepared. She is prepared to be president if necessary, if she has to.
Why is this? What's happening?
Well, there's always the talk about how old Joe is. So she said, if I have to, I'm prepared.
As long as Mitch McConnell is up there conking out every 2 minutes, Joe Biden can stay where he is.
Leave Joe alone. She said she's prepared to be president if necessary, though she brushed off concerns about President Biden's age as the pair campaigns for a second term. CBS News' Margaret Bennett asked Harris in an interview for Face the Nation, set to air this Sunday, to respond to concerns from both sides of the aisle about Biden's age. Brennan asked Harris if she's prepared to be commander-in-chief, and she said, yes, I am if necessary, but Joe Biden is going to be fine. The vice president stressed that she works with Biden every day, and a lot of the administration's work under his leadership. Biden's octogenarian status has brought... What's
that, because he ate?
Because he's in the 80s.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that nice? What's the other ones?
I didn't know that was a...
Sextarian and a seventarian.
Septarian.
And the
Nigerian.
Nigerian.
It's nueva.
Synconian. But re-election bid critiques from the right and worries from within the Democratic Party about his health as he vies for another 4 years in the Oval Office. If he wins in 2024, Biden will be 82 years old when he takes office, and Harris would be 60.
If I'm gonna say it for them, I'm gonna have to say it for him. I do think that he's a good president and he's doing what he got to do. But when we're talking about a cutoff age, there has to be a cutoff age. I feel like there should honestly be a cutoff age for people to be able to hold these positions. We're looking at, how old is Mitch McConnell?
There is a politician
Mitch McConnell is 82 as well.
That's pushing for that.
I mean, because and I know this country has a problem with isms and stuff like that, and ageism is one of those. But I think ageism is in place for things like, I'm 62 years old. You can't tell me that I'm supposed to be retired now when I still got a good 15 years to work.
Yes. Yeah.
In this case, these people are very, very, very old. There's mad of them.
Check this out. There's a House Republican pushes age limits for president members of Congress.
Yes.
A freshman House Republican is calling on Congress to give serious thought on imposing age limits to federal elected officials with new legislation aimed at injecting new blood into Capitol Hill.
Because why don't we want that? I do understand that we want some experience and we want some maturity that are running the land. But I do believe that these people should maybe moved into an advisory-like role as they prepare the next, whoever they are for this situation. Just like how Pelosi stepped down. Remember she stepped down, so she opened the Speaker of the House for the other two people, because at this point you need to get some people who are going to be able to ride this out for the next 20 years at least.
Yes.
Pelosi, Mitch, Biden, y'all not riding this out for the next 20 years.
That Nancy Pelosi is a classy woman.
Class A.
She is a classy woman. She'll kick your ass.
He said
sauce on her noodles.
This specific guy said, you can't watch a video of Feinstein or McConnell or Biden and tell me that everything's okay.
It's true though. And if we sound ageist, please explain it on the other side of what that actually means, because honestly, I do believe that you can still make sound decisions, but I do believe that at 80 years old, You should be taking that time out to enjoy your life. Go out and do something fun. Make a blanket. Have some tea. Drink some lemonade. Go to your girl. Get on a bus and y'all go see the foliage in Lancaster.
Yeah.
These are the types of
Sit on
things.
your porch and rock in your rocking chair.
With a nice blanket that you made
Yes.
on your legs with your best
Smile
old friend,
at
and
your
y'all talk
grandchildren.
trash.
Things like that. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Your 80s should not be spent stressing or in a stressful situation. You should be chilling and say whatever you want. Just say whatever
Say
you
it.
want.
I'm 80 years old. F you.
Yeah, like that.
He said that this would actually be a challenge because it would take a few years. He pointed out making the actual change would likely be a years-long process. A constitutional amendment must be approved by 2/3 of both the House and Senate and ratified by 3/4 of the state legislatures.
Let me tell you why it's not going to pass. Because everybody that could make make a vote on it is 82 plus years old.
And the other little old lady is 92 years old.
Yes, her.
What's her name? I forgot.
Old lady. What you doing there? What you doing there? Every day you gonna go to work to see if you die at your job? That's awful.
That's not nice.
It's not, but why? Every day you gotta wake up and get
Dianne
dressed.
Feinstein, the oldest member of Congress.
Yeah, every day you gotta wake up and get dressed. Why?
I'm not doing it. At 92 years old, I'm not getting up to go to the office, and I'm not working from home. I'm not working at the frig all.
At all. Don't ask me to do nothing. Nothing.
Yes, nothing.
I feel like that now. Speaking of freaking Cheetos, I don't know. You're prohibited from using it. Donald Trump has made millions of dollars selling merchandise with his mugshot on it. What an opportunist and a capitalist and a all around bad hombre.
You know those shirts were for sale a few hours after he took the...
Yes.
Immediately.
But the legal experts say that he may have violated a copyright law. Charge him.
Because he didn't. Did he get permission from the police department to use that photo? No, he didn't.
Charge him.
And you gonna make mad merch off of it?
Yep. Last month, Trump was booked at the Fulton County Jail in Atlanta after being charged with racketeering charges connected to his alleged attempt to overturn and interfere with the 2020 presidential election. Is that RICO?
Yes.
Okay. 18 of his allies, including Rudy Giuliani, were also indicted. After an announcement that the group was expected to surrender by August 25th, social media waited for the mugshots on their timelines. After Trump took his photo, notably making him the first U.S. president to get a mugshot, he shared it on X. Election interference, he wrote on the platform after a lengthy hiatus, never surrender. Shortly after he left the jail, Trump's campaign started selling merchandise with his booking photo, including t-shirts and mugs, among other items. CBS News reported an effort that has helped him rack up millions of dollars.
Bro,
here's the thing
do you see how much money he got from them shirts?
I want one.
Why?
I want one
but
because
I don't want to pay him.
It's a great
for it.
mugshot. I wanted to say something else like, "Is this your king?" or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I wanted to be a little derogatory. But it's a good mugshot. It looks like something that should be on a T-shirt next to like Jimi Hendrix or something.
Right, like that one Tees for Life that sells the T-shirts of everybody. It says other people also took advantage of the opportunity and started selling mugshot merch on online markets like Amazon and Etsy. However, legal expert and Case Western Reserve University professor told Spectrum News that it's a potential copyright infringement violation. You're prohibited from using it for a number of things without authorization. You're prohibited from reproducing it, making a derivative of work of it, distributing it without authorization, or that is to say distributing anything that isn't the one copy you already lawfully have, and various other things, making a public display of it, making a public performance of it, which opens up all kinds of fascinating possibilities here. So it might be a copyright infringement. If it is, sue them.
$9.4 million he made from that.
$9.4 million.
$9.4 million.
Why I didn't do that?
Man,
you know who also made a lot of money? The person who made that T-shirt of the Mississippi Brawl.
Oh yes,
Alabama Brawl with the chair.
Yep, and then that one mugshot of everybody on the thing. Actually, he only made $1.7 million off of selling T-shirts.
Only
with the mugshot. Only 1.7.
That's wild. That is wild. The company pulls the spicy one chip challenge from store shelves after the teen died. I don't know why that had to be something that was coerced. It should have been automatic.
The thing is that people have been doing that. Mommy went down the rabbit hole the other day of going down that spicy chip challenge on YouTube. And people have been doing this for years. And I've seen like this is like the 11th rendition of the chip. So they started out from obviously every year they come out with a harder chip. And I've seen people go through damn near all the chips and nearly lose their lives, like sweating, mucus out the nose, eye water, all kinds of things. There's all kinds of things
tears up your intestines and stuff.
Imagine your poops after that.
Oh my gosh,
I think the public
booty hole be burning. What'd you say?
She said, how did they get his mugshot? Do they give citizens copies? I think that's public record.
Yeah,
he posted it on Twitter.
After he got it.
After he got it. So the autopsy has still not determined what the exact cause of his death was as of Thursday. But Packy, who is the retailers for the chip, has asked stores to stop selling the individual chip. I didn't know that you could get them in stores. I thought you had to buy them online.
I thought you had to buy them online too.
Yeah, so you can get it in stores.
And like them Dollar Generals. And
well, 7-Eleven has already stopped selling it. The one chip challenge sells for $10 and comes wrapped in a sealed foil pouch that is enclosed in a coffin-shaped cardboard box.
Anything that I gotta wear gloves to eat because it will burn my fingertips, I'm not sure what in my brain would say, eat it.
Yeah. It says the package warns that the chip is made for the vengeful pleasure of instant heat and pain, is intended for adults, and should be kept out of reach of children. That sounds sexy. That sounds sexy.
Which part of it sounds sexy?
I don't know. The heat and the pain and the vengeful intention of that.
Tired of you this morning.
Hey, completely inappropriate. Cultural awareness and diversity teacher steps down after she is accused of writing nigger on a seating chart next to a black middle school student's name.
What do you think is tell me what the F?
Why you do that for? is what I would like to know. Why?
I'm laughing because these are the people that's teaching our children in school that are completely idiotic, and I don't get it.
Completely. A California middle school teacher resigned after being accused of writing a racial slur next to a black student's picture on a seating chart. Lincoln Unified School District officials are searching for an instructor to replace the teacher who faced backlash for her actions. And go ahead, you have a clip?
Yeah, I got my guy right here, Mr. Rashad.
Oh, he gets all of these ones. He goes in.
I love him.
Deep dive.
Write the N word next to a student's name on a seating chart. Put her up full mass.
Full mass. Put her up.
She has lost it all because she just couldn't help herself. Kelly Nordstrom, a Sierra Middle School teacher in Stockton, California, has now resigned after being accused of writing a racial slur next to a black student's picture on a seating chart. The Stockton Record identified the educator as the cultural awareness and diversity teacher. You heard me, right? Yeah. The cultural awareness and diversity teacher. And now Lincoln Unified School District officials are searching for another cultural awareness and diversity teacher. Keep her picture up.
Full mass.
Is it just me, or do you also blame Lincoln United? Why would you hire an individual who does not seemingly represent cultural awareness or diversity
Talk about it.
and not expect some level of, let's just say, insensitivity?
Lawanda states here
The
that a
students
diversity
informed their
teacher
parents
should
and
not be
officials
white.
that they
What do
saw
y'all
the
think about that?
N-word in quotations.
Yeah.
In quotations.
Oh, in quotations.
In quotations.
Oh, look.
Let's see it.
Beside their classmate's picture. You're looking at the alleged photo of the seating chart. Multiple parents said the derogatory term was visible to their children, and their children talked about it. The Stockton Record notes that 11% of the school's district students are actually black. You have a parent. Let's put her up. Her name is Liz Manipoli. So Liz, being a thoughtful individual, has brought the matter to trustees during a Lincoln Unified School Board meeting last Wednesday. Her daughter, a student in Ms.
Yes, what do y'all
Nordstrom's class.
think about that comment that Lawanda made? Diversity teachers should never be white. What do you think about that?
Absolutely. What part of diversity what part of diversity do you know? Like, what do you know about being diverse? You are a white woman with a lot of privilege What is it that you know about diversity? Because you read a couple of books or you went to school and you studied the lessons, you got an A on your paper.
Yeah,
Ain't nothing about you say it pisses me off.
Yeah.
It pisses me off that's who you hire for diversity and equity. And then this same diversity teacher is going to write
cultural awareness and diversity.
Nigger next to a young black boy's picture. And we didn't whoop her ass because what? Like, what are we talking about it for? Go lock her up. She should be charged with a hate crime.
Yeah.
Yep. I agree. Speaking of hate crimes, UK's police officers admit sending racist messages about Meghan Markle. They admit it.
More racism.
Finally, racism all over the globe.
They probably hired the damn UK paparazzi to go be the diversity and equity hire for the liaison of America.
Well. 5 former London police officers on Thursday admitted sending grossly offensive racist messages to each other on WhatsApp, which included references to Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, and other members
These
of the
are
royal
police officers that are there to abide by the law.
Yes.
Is in a group chat having a good time about a black woman and probably calling her a monkey like Erica Mena.
Oh. What is that story about?
Just a quick touch, because I mentioned it. We're going to entertainment, but they were having Erica Mena and Spice, official Jamaican, was having an argument. Spice said something like, "That's why your kid don't like you." Erica Mena decided to call her a blue monkey. And now the world is divided because it's either you not supposed to mention my children, and then light skin privilege and out of black race is like, but she called her a monkey, and that's a racial slur. So Erica Mena has been suspended or fired from Love and Hip Hop because she used a racial slur after Spice said that her son don't like her.
I think it's so unfair that monkey is such a horrible, horrible word. It's just monkey. It's just monkey.
That because you're light skinned, you would say that.
Why? There's no light-skinned monkeys?
No, it's albino monkeys, but usually...
There are light-skinned monkeys. There are monkeys that are my color.
My grandmother used to call us monkeys. Well, she didn't call
Your
us
grandmother
monkeys.
was racist.
Your grandmother called my nephew little assholes.
She used to say we smell like monkey la.
Monkey la.
Yeah.
But those are lizards.
But see, that's the whole thing. So it's
I call Noah monkey all the time. Do you think that Do you think that I'm racially slurring my son because he's a dark-skinned boy?
If y'all was mad at H&M making the little boy wear a monkey t-shirt, y'all cannot be outside.
Noah had a little monkey outfit with a little banana hat when he was a baby.
It's racist.
I loved it.
DSS, come and get my child. Give me my nephew, goddammit.
Do that to the monkeys. I love a monkey.
But you're right, not even to be a jerk. There's a lot of people that call their babies monkeys, but I think that in this particular situation with these two grown-ass women, when this Dominican or Puerto Rican go call this black woman a black monkey or a blue monkey or whatever, it gives off in-house versus
I have a white friend
field.
that has 2 black children with her black husband.
Mm-hmm.
Her children are black. She's white.
She called a monkey?
And she does, and I don't see anything wrong with
Take the children away.
She's Puerto Rican and Dominican.
These 2 little monkeys.
And especially we know that Dominicans be racist towards the Haitians.
Did you know she was Puerto Rican and Dominican?
No, but touche.
Erica Mena?
That was me stereotyping her. She had to be one or the other.
That's why she act that way, because she's confused.
Let's go to the comments. What are y'all saying? Call us up 617-272-3387. Are you offended by the monkey word in these terms or not?
She meant it as a slur too. I don't know.
Either.
I think she probably meant Spice looks like I don't know.
And was Spice?
So that was the argument. So in the comment sections, you know how people go on, and people was like, I don't know if it was racial or if she was triggered by the relation of what a monkey looks like and Spice. Right. I don't think Spice looks like a monkey.
What if Spice was acting all wild and she did cussing in Jamaica? Like maybe she was monkey-like. Or she acting.
She was monkey-like.
Maybe she was acting spider monkey-ish.
Nope.
Maybe she walks like a silverback. You know, you never know. It doesn't mean that she was being racist. She could have just directly been describing her. I don't like that. I don't think it's fair. Anyhow,
there are blue monkeys though. So.
Exactly. And Spice has blue hair. Does she look like a blue monkey?
Somebody needs to do a split photo. Blue monkey.
You know,
Spice.
I
put up the picture on. Let me see. I mean, I saw that blue monkey, immediately thought of Spice. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know where we was at and what we was talking about before this, but it's a good conversation because I don't know, you know. Yes, she does. Anderson, go away. Erica meant it offensively. And that's how I do believe that Erica did mean it. Erica has a history of being...
Light-skinned monkey. Look just like me.
Everything.
Look at this one that's smiling.
Don't look like you. Lawanda says Erica meant it offensively. Come on, I can call my kids a monkey, but let someone else call them that. So that's another thing. I could call them a monkey. You cannot. Talking about Meghan Markle. Oh, we were talking about Meghan. See how we got there? Now Meghan Markle's a monkey.
Now Meghan Markle's a light-skinned monkey. Y'all are awful. The 5 officers who all...
That's Blueface. Stop it. Y'all need to stop it.
The 5 officers who all retired were charged after an investigation discovered the men had sent the messages between August of 2018 and September of 2022, a period when they had all left the police. 3 of the messages featured racist comments about Meghan, the wife of King Charles Jr.'s son, younger, Harry, and and all these things.
They called that baby a monkey too when he was first born.
Well, no, they didn't call him a monkey. They said they were concerned about how dark he was going to be.
No, there was a thing. One of the newspapers presented like a woman and a man holding a little monkey baby.
Oh.
Yes, they did that. See, those are the kind of things that we gotta think about.
Oh, they did. They came out and showed them, they were
yes.
like, oh, this, yeah.
Yes.
The 5 men all worked in various departments at the police, but had served in the Diplomatic Protection Group, which in the last year has seen 1 former member convicted of murder and rape, and another jailed for carrying out 24 rapes.
Well, shut that whole department down. 24 rapes, bro?
What are they, the Scorpion unit of the UK? Get them out of here. That's crazy.
Move that on.
What else do we have? A Peloton instantly kills a man by severing his artery.
Yo, Peloton is not doing well when it comes. Remember, Peloton was killing all the dogs and small children.
Peloton killed Mr. Biggs in Just Like That.
You are right.
Yes,
you are right.
A mother of a New York City man is claiming that a dangerous Peloton bike led to the death of her son when the fitness equipment fell on him as he was exercising and severed his carotid artery. Joanna Furtado is asking for damages for pain, suffering, emotional distress, loss of enjoyment of life, and other non-economic challenges, as well as medical expenses and other damages, including the cost of past and future medical and psychiatric care, according to the suit. Her son, 32-year-old Ryan Furtado, was completing a core workout, which required him to dismount from his Peloton bike and do some exercise on the floor. When he attempted to rise off the bike, he used his bike to help him get up, but the equipment allegedly spun around and impacted him on his neck and face, severing his carotid artery in his neck, instantly killing him.
Jeez.
This is why I don't exercise.
No.
Exercising is dangerous.
Break causing injuries. The recall impacts bikes with model
they got
numbers
bikes, they got
PL01.
treadmills,
The company
they got
says at
some
least
other things.
13 people
You just get the mirror joint.
let me hear that. How much
risk after falling from the bike. Customers should contact Peloton for a free replacement seat post.
Oh, they recalled 2.2 million.
So the thing severed his carotid artery. You want us to call Peloton to get a new seat? Yes. No, sir.
Yes.
He was found by the New York Police Department with the subject bike still resting on his neck and face in the January 2023 incident. That is quite awful. One more blow could have ended my life. A Maryland teacher says she was attacked, kicked in the head by 2 elementary school students, and now she's pushing for classroom safety.
Can we have a conversation? I am not about to be a teacher.
First of all, I would have whooped those kids' ass. That's the first thing. Y'all not gonna jump me 2 elementary school teachers. I was gonna hold one of them and beat the shit out of him. I'll tell you that much. One of them was gonna get beat real good. At least one.
So what? That's the thing. And then we see these videos after the fact of the teachers fighting back, and then y'all want to get on the teachers for being teacher-like. I am literally coming in here to teach your kids for 8+ hours of the day. They have got to have some sort of respect. Now, there are some asshole-like teachers, but these kids we are reading every day are possessed with the devil inside of them.
She was monitoring recess at the school when she spotted a fight, and as the teacher moved in to break it up, one of the students turned on her. She vividly recalls the concussion and bruises inflicted by the students who not only hit her, but also kicked her in the head.
No.
When I was trying to restrain her, her sister jumped in, and I was now trying to restrain two people who were continuously hitting me. I slipped, I fell, I was kicked in the head by the second young lady who jumped in, which probably resulted in my concussion. It was terrifying for me because I knew that I had to get up off the ground. One more blow could have ended my life. Seriously, I don't know she had on boots.
She had on boots too? It's the middle of the summer.
The teacher was hospitalized for 12 days with her injuries. Following the investigation, school authorities suspended one girl for 10 days and the other one for 20 days.
Is that workman's comp? Can I get workman's comp for
something? Due to their young age, they were subject to the juvenile justice system. Within a month of their suspensions being over, both girls were able to enjoy their summer. During the summer, the 44-year-old dedicated her efforts to establishing Safe Teach campaign for the. Go ahead.
Stay and fight for teacher safety.
Yeah.
News 4's Darcy Spencer shows us the teacher's new campaign.
I was born to teach. I was born to inspire.
Renee Calloway is a dedicated music teacher with 2 decades of experience. But when she was attacked on this playground at Potomac Landing Elementary School in Fort Washington last May, she wasn't sure if she'd ever return to the classroom again.
We love what we do, but we are tired of feeling unprotected.
Absolutely.
We cannot teach. Students can't learn if they don't feel safe. We can't teach if we don't feel safe.
She says she was attacked by 2 students, even kicked in the head, causing a concussion. She provided these photos showing the cuts, bruises, and swollen brow bone. Calloway says one of the girls received a 10-day suspension, the other 20 days. She was hurt and angry.
I knew that if I didn't find a good reason or something good to put my anger into, it was going to turn into bitterness. And I didn't want it to happen like that.
Calloway decided to take action, creating the Safe Teach 23 campaign. She wants to push for laws and reforms to protect teachers and other staff members.
I serve the children. I do my job to the best of my ability. But on the days that I can't, I don't want somebody to have to deal with this. Again, we got to put a stop to it.
The campaign is holding a rally for teacher protection at the Board of Education on September 26, starting at 5 p.m. ahead of the board meeting.
We need somebody to say to us, we are here, we stand beside you, we stand behind you. We will not allow you to be attacked and feel left by yourself.
Calloway says there needs to be more restorative practices in place for kids who are getting in trouble and resources for teachers and staff who've been harmed.
I kind of was left by myself, so I don't want to do that.
She's hoping with educators, elected leaders, and legislators working together, they can come up with reforms to protect teachers, make them feel safer in the classroom. Calloway returned to classes here at Potomac Landing Elementary School this school year. She says she is
That's awful. She's so pretty too. And looks nice.
Yes, I'm about to make an appointment.
She looks very nice. I do feel bad for her, and I do feel like there should be. It's such a weird place to be, because you do know that a lot of these kids are coming from situations that they are constantly triggered and they don't have no damn home training. And so you want to be there for them, but also at the same time there's got to be something in place to protect teachers, because we've been hearing an unreasonable amount of teacher teachers getting effed up at school all the time. And I think that is actually really, really just scary. Especially for these new teachers, these young kids that are going into becoming educators and going into their school who ain't even, who ain't even a bite size bigger than a lot of these students, because these students are big, I would be scared. Like, I wouldn't say a damn thing to none of you. Do your homework. You don't want to do it? Okay, bye-bye. You're dismissed. Bye.
She said she was just trying to break up a fight. You know, I'm sorry, but sometimes, I don't know.
We got to do better.
We got to do better. This just breaking news just came in. Police accused of a relationship with a minor among 3 suspended in Massachusetts. A police officer accused of maintaining an inappropriate relationship with a minor and keeping explicit photos of the teen was among 3 cops suspended Thursday by the state's new law enforcement oversight agency. The officer, Michael Morin of the Fall River Police Department, was arrested in late June. On Thursday, the state Peace Officer Standard Training Commission suspended Morin's credentials to work in law enforcement, as the board is required to do of any cop charged with a felony. The Post Commission also suspended Hull Police Sergeant Scott Saunders and Danny Kuhn of the Saugus Police Department. Kuhn is accused of striking an employee of a Boston karaoke bar with a glass bottle during a fight.
Sheesh.
In June.
I can only imagine it. Like, get to the bang.
That is crazy. And Pembroke police officers arrested Saunders in July following an off-duty incident. Hull officers said in a statement at the time, though the department did not describe the incident, it was the attack of the 72-year-old, remember?
Mm-hmm.
He attacked the little old man and knocked him down, so they've also suspended him. So
that sucked.
3 of them have now been suspended in Massachusetts. So thank goodness for Massachusetts cracking down on these officers and serving them with something, because, you know, they get away with a lot of shit. Speaking of mass and Cass. A concerned citizen reported a mass killing at a British seaside cafe, and police found a yoga class. U.S. police, UK.
What?
Police.
They said that everybody was dead, but they was doing a downward dog. That's damn.
They was doing, what's the last part? Remember when we did the yoga class, we had to put our legs up against the wall?
Oh, yeah, and it's called like
Shakakashra.
Numb your heart, I guess.
What was it? What was the name of it?
Chakras. Let's just call it
chakras. Mm-hmm. UK police descended on a yoga class in central England after a member of the public spotted people lying on the floor and reported a mass killing. Officers rushed to the spot where their sirens blazing, only to find members of the class quietly meditating. The seaside cafe inside the North Sea Observatory in Chapel St. Leonard's said a worried member of the public raised the alarm on Wednesday night after being concerned. If anyone heard the mass of police sirens in Chapel St. Leonard's at 9:30 p.m. last night, then please be reassured they were on their way to the observatory after someone had reported a mass killing in our building, having seen several people lying on the floor, which actually turned out to be a yoga class and meditation. The cafe regularly hosts yoga classes.
Do you have a picture of it?
No, regularly hosts yoga classes in the evenings and noted its social media post that it is not part of any mad cult or crazy clubs. Lincolnshire police said the emergency call was made with good intentions. That's so crazy. That is crazy. Imagine somebody driving by us laying out on the floor at Lifestyle Fitness and saying that it was
a mass shooting. Everybody's in there is dead. They haven't moved for 2 minutes. I sat and watched.
That's super
crazy.
Wild. And that there is our national
The corpse pose. It's not called corpse. Maybe it's called Corpus Christi. It's Corpus Christi, isn't it?
Wind down at end of yoga class. But that's the national news.
We're going to go to a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back in a few moments. Keep it locked right here. Spark FM Online, #1 for urban and Caribbean music.
It's Shavasana.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
Turn it on. Turn it up.
This is SparkFMOnline.com.
Did you know that you can now get a standard Massachusetts driver's license regardless of your immigration status? To get help with your application, a list of all required documents, and nearby appointment scheduling, visit mass.gov/WFMA. Your license is your way forward, so why not get started today? Register now at mass.gov/WFMA or call 857-368-WFMA.
Miami, get ready! On Sunday, October the 8th, get ready for Togetherness, the Boston Invasion. Miami
Green Edition. Music's gonna be by Vital Rhythm, DJ Idrin, DJ Alfredo, Selector Q45, DJ Chester, and Tempo Rhythm section from Trinidad. VIP sections are available. It's all aboard the Music Yacht, located at Bayfront Park, 301 Biscayne Boulevard in Miami, Florida. Boarding time is at 5:30 p.m. Departs at 6:30 p.m. Returns at 10:30. Tickets are only $75. And the day of is going to be $85. Purchase your tickets at togetherness.eventbrite.com. This is a 21 plus event. Club IDs required. Contact U-Nice at 617-719-3972 or Glenn at 508-507-4413 or contact Darling 786-614-1449. That's right, Miami crew, get ready. It's the Togetherness Miami Yacht Cruise, the Boston Invasion, White and Lime Green Edition. Get your tickets now.
Cannafan's high-profile Bodega Cannabis shop is now serving Boston in 3 locations. Be sure to stop by Dorchester, Rosendale, and Roxbury for the best prices on OZs and J's. Not to mention edibles, carts, concentrates, and more. Download the high-profile app on the App Store or Google Play to keep up to date on Boston's best bundles. Experience the best prices and see how we roll at High Profile Bodega. Visit highprofilecannabis.com for additional details.
Advertise your business, brand, or music on Spark FM. Contact us at sparkfmonline.com for more information.
Are you tired of renting and need more of your own space? Are you getting stressful letters or calls from the bank? Does your home require expensive repairs and you just don't have the funds to fix them? Regardless of whether you want to buy or sell, Taylor Andre of Thumbprint Realty is here to help. From saving your home from foreclosure to walking you through the process of becoming a first-time homeowner, Taylor makes real estate easy. With your best interests at heart, knowledge of the market, and a passion for people, Taylor is dedicated and motivated to serve you.
Good rising, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. I am Taylor Andre, and I am determined and dedicated in assisting you in all of your real estate needs. Give me a call at 617-459-0041. Again, that number is 617-459-0041. Or you can email me at TAYLAANDRE@thumbprintrealty.com.
The all-new Spark FM.
You're the baddest one.
Spark FM. You are now listening to Spark FM. Spark FM.
Come on, too easy to switch dog. That's what it is if you kill dog. Goose, I get him with the 17 dog.
Spark FM.
Oh, yes, you kindly. Miss Jolie, know your mango sweet, so Jolie, know your mango.
New England's #1 urban Caribbean music. Radio. Spark FM.
Get up on and I make a turn and a turn and a cha-cha-cha. I don't know the rest of the song.
Thank you.
Question 1.
What? What's the question?
Are you trying to get here tonight?
Get him. Don't remind her. Oh.
You guys are going to be haters all my life, and I'm okay with it. People, right now, call us up, 617-272-3387, 617-272-3387 for your chance to win a pair of Kess and the Band tickets. That's going down Sunday at the House of Blues. 617-272-3387. Call us up right now. Yes, sir.
Back. Also taking place on Sunday. It's all about activating art. The festival is going down this Sunday, featuring Brandy Blaze, Bakari JB, Bia Javier, international show, Mika, Paul Willis, Lita, Tutoria, and more. All right, this is going to be a family, friends, game, food trucks, vendors, and more. And this is going to be inside of City Hall, taking place on Sunday, 12 to 5 p.m. All right, activating art. Shout outs to Amanda Shea and the whole crew over there.
The whole crew. We outside all weekend. This weekend is a busy weekend. Lots to do. 617-272-3387 to win free tickets to go see Kes on Sunday.
That Bia Javiel, I gotta follow her and see where she be at, because that little girl got a little voice on her.
Sangin'.
Had the goose pimples all up in my face.
El Sangalito. Let's get into our entertainment. Rihanna and A$AP Rocky's second child's name revealed. Welcome to the road, Riot.
You guys guess. Drop.
I just did. I'm sorry. You can't guess no more.
Already.
The baby's name is Riot. The name of Rihanna and A$AP Rocky's second child has been revealed. According to the birth certificate obtained by The Blast on Thursday, the superstar power couple named their son Riot Rose Mayers.
Yeah, I could have done without the Rose.
I could have done without it.
I could have done without the Riot, actually.
I like Riot.
I don't like Riot.
That's pretty dope.
Riot is interesting because Riot, we know that, but it sounds like a name.
You can only be.
It sounds like
a
Ryan.
Superstar child with being named Riot.
Riot, yes.
Yeah.
Rihanna and
I definitely have a Riot. I could definitely have a Riot.
Rockstone and Riot.
Yes. I think it's insightful.
It sounds like Ryan. It sounds like Riot. It sounds like a name.
And then I have a daughter called her Ruckus.
Oh,
Ruckus.
That's beautiful.
A ruckus and a riot.
Exactly. Riot. What is their life going to be? Everybody's going to fight them all the time.
Disastrous.
Right.
Rihanna and A$AP welcomed their second son on August 1st at the Cedars-Sinai Hospital. Rihanna and A$AP will spend their early days of parenthood out of the public eye and won't make an immediate plans to debut their new baby. One source tells ET August 24th when news that the couple had welcomed their baby were first confirmed. Another source added Rihanna and A$AP are great right now. They're so excited to grow their family and are united when it comes to parenting. They have so much fun together and are very in love. They already shared a special connection, and parenting together has made their bond even stronger. So
RZA and Riot.
Mm-hmm. They're billionaire children.
Yep.
See, 100%. I would do that though. I would.
All Trinidadians do that.
Yep.
They all do. They do.
Yep. And they're named with the first letter of the father's name, and then all the children are named with that letter that starts.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It's happened all the time. It is rancid.
I guess, huh?
And then they could have been like George the First, George the Third, George or whatever, Georgina, Georgette, Georgello.
Mm-hmm.
Did they get to pick their own George name after they had to change it?
No.
I would have let them pick. Yeah. Very interesting. Yeah. I'm going to name all my children. Nope, too late. I'm not having no more either. Ja Rule fries 50 Cent over mic throwing incident. Enjoy the lawsuit. And then, of course, 50 Cent retorted. 50 Cent's mic throwing misery is my joy. Enjoy the lawsuit, penis head. Ja Rule decided, yes. Well, it's a little eggplant, and then it says head.
Oh wow!
Ja Rule decided 50 Cent's controversial hurling of a microphone at the head of a radio host is too sweet a moment to pass up. So he's rubbing the incident in his longtime rival's face. Ja compiled several clips of Instagram where included 50's performance from Super Bowl and Power 106, facial injuries from the thrown mic. He says, "We ain't forget. Enjoy these criminal charges and lawsuit, D-head. We ain't forget." Ja quit.
They still mad at each other?
Yeah.
Ain't they 60?
60,000. They should be a record for when you could continue to act an ass on the social media towards each other.
If y'all don't go sit on 2 rocking chairs and drink 2 Bartles and James and say thanks for your support.
Bartles and James. 50 initially fired the first shot, clowning Ja Rule's recent Jesus-esque performance, but the Murder Inc. rapper took it to a whole nother level, throwing digs in 50's pending legal drama. As reported, 50 is a suspect in the felony battery case. LAPD opened after the rapper's mic was thrown. Well, yeah, he dinged her in that head. She dinged the hell out of her. While 50's lawyer said the potential charges is ridiculous, Josh seems to find it quite funny, especially to a woman. One person who's clearly not amused is Brianna, who told us she blacked out after the impact. As for 50 and Ja, they've been beefing for more than 20 years. No reason to negate the hate at this point.
More than 20 years.
Yes. What are you fighting? What the hell are you fighting for?
If Ja Rule don't go get prepared for the next Fire Festival.
Fire Fest.
And relax himself.
I'm excited about Fire Fest. I'm not going to go, but I'm excited about what could potentially happen. Funny. And if anybody actually pays their money to go to said Fire Fest, then that's crazy. That's very, very crazy. A designer violates pre-trial conditions after pleasuring himself on the airplane.
I remember that.
Panda, penis. According to court documents obtained by XXL on Friday, designer is being accused of various violations that pertain to his pre-trial release conditions associated with the Brooklyn NY rapper, having been charged for allegedly pleasuring himself on an airplane back in April of this year. On Wednesday, designer's probation officer assigned to the incident exposure case, Catherine Lady, filed a petition for action with the United States District Court in Minnesota, requesting that a court summons be issued so that designer can show cause for remaining a free man ahead of his upcoming trial. Designer admitted to using marijuana, and he had not yet attended any therapy or counseling sessions and failed to show up at a required drug screening, all of which are violations of the special conditions associated with the Panda rapper staying out of jail. And I won't go into this story because that's stupid, designer. You're on probation.
Yep.
They let you out after you was doing nastiness on a plane in public. You've got to abide by the rules in which they set.
He feels like he doesn't have to abide the rules.
You cannot be smoking the weeds when you on the probation, especially knowing that you got to get a pee test and all kind of stuff. Y'all got to behave. Y'all got to stop it. And I'm mad about it.
And why don't they let people pleasure themselves on the plane if they want to?
No. What is you talking
What
about?
the hell are you talking about?
I don't know. Everybody needs some release these days.
No,
that's
not
why
on the plane.
That's why they got a bathroom. You go, you get your ass up, and you take yourself to the bathroom and you pleasure yourself, and then you come and wash your hands.
First class?
I don't care where you class. If you sitting next to me pleasuring yourself, I'm gonna punch you in it.
I don't want to see it.
All right.
Ain't nobody got time for that. That's a violation. That's a violation.
No, it's a violation. That's sexual harassment. I'm sexually harassed. I'm allowed to defend myself. Go pleasure yourself in the bathroom, you nasty mother effer.
People be more discreet when you pleasuring yourself.
Do not pleasure yourself on public.
No.
It's Freaky Friday.
No.
Let. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Hello. What?
Let pleasure be free.
Man hurt after shooting at Lil Baby's FedEx Forum concert. Police says, is it Lil Baby that always got a shooting at his concerts or something like that?
I know, but his name is so innocent. His name is Lil Baby. Why are you at the Lil Baby's concert?
You ever seen Boss Baby?
No.
That's a good movie, first of all. Second of all.
I thought that was a rapper.
I'm surprised.
I was gonna go Google rapper Boss Baby.
Touche. How come there isn't a Boss Baby though?
There will be soon.
There's a Lil Baby, Da Baby.
I'm sure there's a Boss Baby.
Weezy F Baby.
Weezy F Baby, and there should be a Boss Baby. A man was wheeled out of the FedEx Forum on a stretcher after a gunshot went off during Lil Baby's concert in Memphis Thursday night. Memphis police said the shot was fired at the FedEx Forum. Video obtained by Fox 13 shows a man being wheeled out of the concert. Police said the shooting happened around 10:30 p.m. Fans at the concert told Fox 13 that they heard a gunshot go off while Lil Baby, whose real name is Dominique Armani Jones, was on stage.
What can you tell us about this, Sheila?
Sheila went to the concert.
Yeah, this morning, guys, a much different scene here outside of the FedEx Forum. It's much calmer, quieter. Obviously, nobody here right now, but hours ago. It was a pretty chaotic scene here. Lil Baby was here performing last night when there was a shooting inside the Forum. What we know from Memphis police, a man was shot here just before 10:30 last night. He was taken to the hospital in critical condition. We were able to speak to concert goers. They tell us they heard just one gunshot, and it was while Ryle Rodriguez was on the stage performing, and Lil Baby was actually out on the stage with him. They have a song together, so Lil Baby was getting ready to perform his part of the song. Again, this is all from concert goers when they heard that gunshot go off. We are working on getting some video of inside the Forum. We do have a video of the victim being taken out of the Forum on a stretcher.
Yeah, that's awful.
Terrible. Cardi B and 21 Savage lead nominations for 2023 BET Hip Hop Awards.
21.
Cardi B and 21 Savage are leading the nominees. Drake's is next in line. So how many did they get? So they both have 12 nominations each. The two stars are going to head to head in 7 categories: Best Collaboration, Lyricist of the Year, Hip Hop Artist of the Year, Hustler of the Year, Best Hip Hop Video, Sweet 16, Best Featured Verse, and Song of the Year. Drake is next in line with 9 nominations. He is followed on the leaderboard by Burna Boy and DJ Khaled with 7 nods each. J. Cole with 6, Coi Leray, Glorilla, and Jay-Z with 5, Lil Uzi Vert with 4, and DaBaby, Kendrick Lamar, Lotto, Lil Durk, Megan Thee Stallion, and Metro Boomin with 3 nods each.
Wow.
When is that? That goes down Tuesday, October 3rd. It will premiere on BET 1 week later on Tuesday, October 10th. So you guys can watch it live on Tuesday, October 10th, where you can see who ends up being the winner. Let's see. Hip Hop Artist of the Year. We got 21 Savage, Burna Boy, Cardi B, Drake, Glorilla, J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, and Lil Uzi Vert. Who you got, Triz?
Hip Hop Artist of the Year.
Hip Hop Artist of the Year. Cardi didn't come out with anything new, though, did she? This year?
No. And she ripped me out the plastic up and that's brand new.
That's Lotto. She did a couple of features, but she didn't do anything. She didn't do anything of her own this year, I don't believe. I don't know.
Oh.
And Glorilla up there for
Why
Best
is
Artist?
Burna Boy up there for Hip Hop Artist?
Why is Burna Boy up there for Hip Hop Artist?
Because that's what they do to us. They just throw us anywhere. We don't have our
Hip Hop Album of the Year.
It might be
Anyways,
Drake. It's gonna be Drake.
Anyways, Life Great with Glorilla, Coi Leray, God Did, DJ Khaled, Drake and 21 Savage with Her Loss, Metro Boomin, Heroes and Villains, Jack Harlow, Hip Hop Album. Lil Uzi Vert and Megan Thee Stallion with Traumazine.
That's Drake and 21 right there.
Hip Hop Video, Best Collaboration, Lil Durk and J. Cole, Rick Ross, Lil Wayne, Jay-Z, God Did, that might win. Coi Leray and Busta Rhymes, that's a hard one.
That God Did is like 10 minutes long.
Oh yeah, All My Life. Yep. Ice Spice and Nicki Minaj. I don't feel like that is a stupid song. Lotto and Cardi B, Put It on the Float. Good song. Burna Boy and 21 Savage and Glorilla and Cardi B with Tomorrow Too. You know, that could take it. Impact Track, Best Duo, Best Live Performer, Best Breakdown Hip Hop, Lyricist of the Year, Producer of the Year, Video Director of the Year, DJ of the Year. Chase B, D Nice, DJ Cassidy, DJ Clark Kent, DJ Drama, Jazzy Jeff, Khaled, K Tranada, and Metro Boomin. Metro Boomin is a DJ too.
I want some more.
I didn't know that. And the best hip hop platform, Spark FM, Hustler of the Year, Sweet 16, Best International Flow. This is what I don't understand. Why wouldn't Burna Boy is nowhere in the Best International Flow?
Burna Boy is not hip hop.
Yeah, and he's not even in the Best International Flow. So why did they put him in hip hop? South Africa, Ghana, UK, France, UK, South Africa, Brazil, France, Zambia, and Brazil, but no Burna Boy. All right. Go ahead, Billboard, with your thing. And that's what it is. And Jimmy Fallon is eviscerated by current and former staffers in Rolling Stone expose. What'd he do? Tonight Show workers characterized the host as an erratic, bullying mess in his 9 years on the helm of his historic late night franchise. I would have never thought that.
What?
that he was a erratic bullying mess.
Me either.
He seems so sweet.
He seems so silly, like he's not serious at all.
The Tonight Show host Jimmy Fallon has been drunk, dismissive, mean, and erratic to the point he drove some staffers to ponder suicide amid a toxic atmosphere. Current and former employees told Rolling Stone in an expose published on Thursday. In a story with shades of the BuzzFeed News investigation that shattered the image of the Ellen DeGeneres show, Rolling Stone delivered a foul portrait of a man, albeit a talented one, via interviews with the workers who did not identify themselves for this article. Dressing room for guests were used as crying rooms for staffers, brought to tears by the the mercurial host, they said. A revolving door of 9 showrunners since 2014 illustrated the uncertain atmosphere perpetuated by the host. Nobody told Jimmy no. Everybody walked on eggshells, especially showrunners. And it looks like Jimmy was just a bad man.
That's awful. I don't want to hear that about Jimmy Fallon.
But they say this about all
of the talk show hosts, right?
After they leave their show.
Fallon has denied reports of having a drinking problem, but 8 Tonight Show workers told Rolling Stone that his hangovers indicated how a day might go. When something was wrong, we all knew how to behave afterwards, which was just sort of avoid eye contact and don't make another mistake. Writers told Fallon turned criticism of a bit or a joke into a personal insult, like, seriously, do you need help? But when he allegedly berated an employee in front of a studio audience, a former NBC giant even bigger than him stepped in to make him apologize. Fallon chewed out a cue card worker during a taping with the sitcom great, and Seinfeld lightly told Fallon to say he was sorry, according to witnesses. So, between him and Lizzo, I don't know who's worse.
People are awful.
People are terrible.
Awful.
Terrible. Yeah. And that's all we have for today. Guest tickets. We got one more pair to give away. If you would like to receive those tickets, go ahead and call us up right now. 617-272-3387. Don't forget about the events that are going down this weekend. We have Artism. It's not Artism.
Artism.
Road to Wellness tomorrow morning.
Road to Wellness tomorrow morning. Yes. Make sure you guys still have time to actually register for the Road to Wellness. So make sure you guys are getting that registration. If you want to run on the Spark FM team, go on ahead.
Be the light.
Be the light.
That's
tomorrow.
What's it? An employee tour? What's it called?
Career
Fair. Be the Light Career Fair. That is coming up as well. Tomorrow from 9 to 4. Get down there. It's free childcare, free this care, free all kind of care, food, resumes, workshops, all kinds of really great things that you guys can receive when you go down there. If you're looking for a job, looking to change careers, do what you got to do, because we will be outside for it.
And on Sunday, Activating Art, that's going down 12 to 5. And then after that, 12 to 5 inside the City Hall Plaza, that's going to be a free event. That's supported by the mayor's office, whole bunch of sponsors, Spark FM, we're one of them. And then after that, it's all about Kesta Band taking place inside of
the Blue.
The man outside of the office.
The House of Blues.
House of Blues. I'm like the Blue Trail, the Blue Place, the Blue Event Hall. House of Blues on Sunday, starting at 7 o'clock. We are giving away one last pair of tickets. If you would like to win them, go on ahead and call us right now, 617-272-3387, 617-272-3387. We got to go see a man about a car. We'll be right back.
Bye.
Bye.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
The all-new Spark FM. Spark FM. Log on to sparkfmonline.com.
Attention Boston, a new career fair is coming to town to position you for success. The Be the Light Tour is a free job skill event taking place Saturday, September 9th from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Boston Seaport. This isn't your average career fair. Come as you are for free professional headshots and free workshops on interview skills and resume writing. Meet local employers and recruiters and enjoy free food and on-site childcare. Plus Chromebooks and gift cards are given away each hour. Register today at insightglobal.com/BeTheLightTour.
Miami, get ready on Sunday, October the 8th. Get ready for Togetherness, the Boston Invasion, Miami Yacht Crew. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Unice Promotion and Glenn presents Togetherness Miami Yacht Cruise. It's the Boston Invasion, white and lime green edition. Music's gonna be by Vital Rhythm, DJ Idrin, DJ Alfredo, Selector Q45, DJ Chester, and Tempo Rhythm section from Trinidad. VIP sections are available. It's all aboard the Music Yacht, located at Bayfront Park, 301 Biscayne Boulevard in Miami, Florida. Boarding times at 5:30 p.m. Departs at 6:30 p.m. Returns at 10:30. Tickets are only $75. And the day of is going to be $85. Purchase your tickets at togetherness.eventbrite.com. This is a 21 plus event. Club IDs required. Contact Unice at 617-719-3972 or Glenn at 508-507-4413 or contact Darling at 786-614-1449. That's right, Miami crew, get ready. It's the Togetherness Miami Yacht Crew, the Boston Invasion, white and lime green edition. Get your tickets now.